Under jutsu.
You mean no microphone you could use? Okay, I was about to say. Probably even bother.
Sharingan.
Alright, who are we up against?
Believe in yourself.
Wait, this is flag? I actually thought this was combat. I fucking Are you okay? It's not too late. It's not too late.
Time to finish this. It's over. Say goodbye.
There we go. Where is it?
Got it back. That's the spot. That's the spot. That's the spot. Sharingan.
That's awesome.
It's over. That's it. Too slow.
Make sure to stay in the lead.
That was fast. That was what the hell? Well. Start the match. What's up, Bongo? I'm just waiting. This is the stuff I actually hate about my teammates sometimes. Or not necessarily my teammates, but just the host. They'll just take a long ass time to just start up a match. Like, bro. For death. Many people are actually lurking in the chat, honestly. Finally, damn. And this is combat. Time to put this loose head to the test. I'm about to show you some combos, Go, if you're still there.
Wait until you see what I've learned.
Yo, did I find a rap about us? I did find a rap about us. I don't really know what you mean.
Let's do this.
Let's do this.
You still have Discord, like, yeah. I just got done venting on Discord to a few people about something that I'm grateful my mom has taken my side on. Regards to my school. I won't give too much context on what happened. I really want to take my mind out of it. But I'll just say the relief that I have a mother that takes my side on everything. So that's these are combos. I don't even know why I'm literally seeing up with them. Especially considering I'm already S1. Like, I've already pretty much level. I'm already at the highest level. Because it's like, now how this game's ranked battle works is you kind of rank up, but your rank doesn't stay. It's a temporary thing. So you kind of like rank up. You go from like D5 to like S1, and from my S1, I'll get all the rewards that this league match has to offer. So I'm already multiple points behind S1. I activated, bruh. That's bullshit. Give me that. I actually want to be this game's Burkle. Like, I just want to be a Burkle 2.0. Just don't really make it really exposed. I feel like the only people that I might actually expose is the Suki clan. But I really want to, like, the same as how Burkle has so much skill in Xenoverse, I literally want to be that way. Like, I'm trying to be better than almost every, not every YouTuber, but pretty much a handful of them. Ventus SGN is one of them. Like, I want to, if I ever see him in a match, I just want to kick his ass and stream it. Not even stream it, but just kind of save it. Because most of my Shinobi Striker videos are literally just Shinobi Striker streams. There's only like one video I've made about Shinobi Striker, which was calling out glitch bugs. That was a pretty smart idea. I like how he straight just cliff killed this dude. He basically uses the flame lightning, pulls him. Can you do this? Do what? You basically are saying you want me to 1v1 people, like survival exercise. Look at this fake ass Hashirama. I can't stand people that'll honestly make their characters look exactly like past characters. Like if they're trying to make them like, oh crap. I also hate people with that ultimate, I'm not gonna lie. You think that water shit's gonna save you? Man thought that water shit was gonna save you. Why would you pull him? Whatever, I ain't even gonna say nothing. Had me waste my ult for no reason. Oh man. I meant to say in this game, can you fight players in... Oh! No, you can't. The closest you'll get to a 1v1 mode is survival exercise. That's the closest you'll get. In survival exercise, essentially, is... It's basically an every man for themselves type fighting game mechanic. Yeah. It's a every man to themselves type mode where you put 6 people in the tuning exams ring and they all just, they all duke it out to see who comes in first place. So if you come in 3rd place, then it'll still be somewhat of a victory for you. If you come in 2nd place, it's still a victory. So you gotta come in at least 1st, 2nd, or 3rd. You have to just aim to be like top 3, basically. But the closest we'll get to 1v1 is the practice mode that it has, where you can take someone and take them and practice with like bots or fight each other. So it's like if you go in practice mode, however big your party is, you can go in with your party and you can fight, by which I feel like considering you can't add, like, you can create a team of 4 people, like, see those 4 guys? It can't go any further than 4, but what they should do in the future is, if you are in survival exercise and you're still trying to, like, recruit people that can enter practice with you, you should only be able to have 2 more people on your squad if you already have 4. If you hit survival exercise and are just looking for people. I'll probably show you, because it's easier to show you than to explain, and really I'm wasting my time on here, in a sense. Anyways, I'm literally wasting my time, because I'm already S1. Like, there's no point in doing this game mode anymore. Like, the only purpose I see in doing this game mode is helping other people get... helping other people also get S1 and rank up themselves. No, you don't. You can give me that flag too, thank you, sir. Appreciate you. Give me yours too. That works fine. My teammates are so sneaky with it. It's like they'll sometimes just like I'll be busy trying to murder someone or take the flag, and then it's like I don't notice that they have their flag, so it's like it probably is due to how quick we kill the opponent out here. There's someone else trying to fight him, so I won't steal his kill. If there's one thing I hate doing in this game, it's either double teaming or like taking other people's kill. Like I'll only double team if someone pulls a cheap ult. Like if someone pulls ult. Come here, bitch. No, you don't. Notice how quick that shit. Did that even do it? Did that even take a minute? Like, bruh. But yeah. I guess there is one purpose of doing this battle. Because I think doing this and then survival exercise helps you level up more. Hence why I reached gold in a year. Yeah, I reached gold in just like a year and some change. Because I got this game in like September of 2018. So you'd imagine for the rest of 2018. Did I say September or November? If I said November, then yeah, I got this game in September. So for the rest of the year, I was playing this game, just constantly playing this game. I would take breaks, of course, but other than that, I would just be playing this game. Because I had an addiction, and that addiction turned into like having the urge to just train my character and make him as strong as I can. Because I'm not gonna have this game I already know that. I'm not gonna have this game forever. So I at least want him to be bronze. No, not bronze. I at least want him to be platinum before I end up entering a situation where I might never be able to play my games again. Because to be honest, I'm turning 18 in 2 days. So as life goes on, it's like I'll probably be more and more busy. Time to play this game as much anymore once I get my real job and everything. So it's like my childhood days are over. It was fun while it lasted, but it's like I'm probably gonna grow up, have responsibilities, you feel me? So, but I at least wanna make them, yeah, a job. But it's like, and it's like I'm in a work-study program now, but it's like I have minor laws, so it's like I only work for 2 hours before going to school. Adults work for more than that.
Let's go on.
I don't think I'm ready. Like, I have the experience of like doing certain things in a work study, but it's like being in that place for hours, working your ass off, having to walk and tire your feet out for like 6 or so hours. I don't think I'm ready for that. I don't think I'm ready for it. That's why I'm searching for a career or something I'm actually going to enjoy. Not just something I have to do because I get paid. Like, jobs like that are boring. Like, I probably have to start with that kind of job, but in the future, I want to have a career. I remember seeing his whole character select it was like a character select parody video with commentators in it, and I'm in that video, but the picture he used was a picture of the avatar of this game, especially considering that this is the game my Shenmue avatar is. At first, oh my god, I hate the days I existed as Sonic. I hate all the videos I made as Sonic. The commentaries. I hate most of the videos I make now. Some of the videos I made in 2019 were great. I'd say my live streams. I like kind of live streams more. Like commentaries are pretty fun. The only thing that about them that stresses me out is having to do all the editing, especially when it constantly burns me. But it's like the thing I love about commentaries is finishing the editing and just producing it on YouTube, producing the points. And I don't know what do you do then? Wouldn't be a sad leaf. Like honestly, if I said I wouldn't, if I don't have school, it would have been. I wouldn't say sadly. I hate the school I go to. It's because of the shit that happened in the school I go to that I just gonna take some time to life. And probably after a few more battles, just delete this and take it. I'm tired. I'm still a little bit frustrated. It's not like something terribly bad, but just I had it's just I'm tired of people bull. I don't want to give the whole context on screen, but let's just say something one of my teachers did is the straw that broke the camel's back. I was ready to lose my shit, and I went to Mavi's server and she quickly brought me back to my sanity and stopped me from doing something stupid. So I thank her for that, but it's like, oh my god, bro, life is stressing. What are you saying off for? What you were saying earlier? Oh, that. My door's closed. Shit. She always helps me out. Well, not always, but there's like so much she's done for me over the years. And I know I sound like a straight stalker. Like, people have told me I've sound like a straight stalker, but the thing is, it's like I don't mean to be that way, but that's just me showing my appreciation for someone who I admired, you know, acknowledging me first off, and then later on down the line doing so much for me. Like, people gotta remember, like, you guys gotta remember, when I was making commentaries at first, I was using screenshots. Now I download the sprites that I use for my commentaries. Back then I had to use screenshots from Shinobi Striker to make my commentaries.
Alright, let's go.
Like, if you want an example,
I'm not going to lose this.
There's my video on Watch Mojo, where it's like,
let's do this. Let's go all out.
I was using screenshots from this game to talk about their video about Naruto, which, again, 3 points. 3 of the points was just ignorant, and it tells me that it's fan-made. The thing I can't stand about the Naruto fanbase is the fact that they swear they get friendship, but always shit on Naruto for wanting to stop Sasuke. They shot on Naruto for wanting to stop Sasuke, when in reality it's just called being a loyal friend who's understanding of loneliness. An understanding of someone who's just not being themselves. People gotta remember, like, Naruto has not all the way, but he's been, in terms of loneliness, he's been there. He's been where Sasuke has. He knows what it's like to be alone and have no family and all that other stuff. He doesn't know what it's like to have them taken away from him as a child, but he knows what it's like to be without them during your childhood, and that was Sasuke the rest of his childhood. One could argue that Naruto's story was even more sad, because he never got to meet his parents, but instead got to watch as everyone else enjoyed their parents, so one could argue that Naruto's story is a lot worse. I never understood the people that were complaining about Naruto wanting to stop Sasuke, but he was literally the same way towards Gaara. Literally in the beginning of Shippuden. Naruto was angry, pissed, so impatient about wanting to save Gaara. He even shed tears when Gaara died. That's all I'm saying. I can't stand people that just don't understand Naruto, is my whole question. Like, I know the talk no jutsu is something that is kind of mean, but for the people that actually complain about it, people don't seem to notice how it's like, okay, not a single moment where Naruto has had to use the talk no jutsu goes without Naruto knowing that person's backstory. Naruto has to know that person's backstory to use the quote-unquote talk no jutsu. He has that. Him using the talk no jutsu is basically him creating arguments based on the information given, something commentators do. And at the same time, it's like, if people actually paid attention to it, instead of worrying about all the fighting and shit, they could actually use that to apply to their life. They could use some of the stuff Naruto says to apply to their life. Because some of the topics of Naruto's talk no jutsu could be topics of real life. But nobody cares. Everybody cares about the fighting and the overpowered jutsu and, you know, hype material and all that shit. People don't actually seem to, some people just don't understand the story. Or how some characters just deepen their reasonings for things. They don't really understand the true context of the story, and it really upsets me. It doesn't really upset me, but it annoys me. How people will sit here and just... And there's a video justifying Naruto's talk no jutsu. And the guy made similar points to the stuff that came up in my head, but when you really analyze Naruto's story, it's like you then get to notice stuff, like how jutsus are strong when they're being used for the first time. After that, it's like they're just weak compared to other overpowered jutsu, stuff like that.
Remember, teamwork.
It's just stuff like that. It's like very different elements of Naruto that people just don't notice. All they care about is the fighting. They think that's all the show's about. It's fighting, more hype material and overpowered jutsus and all that stuff. Here, it's like a worthy opponent. Like, if Watch Mojo was to honestly, include his talk no jutsu, I probably would have said that. I probably would have said everything I just said earlier. It's like people that complain about talk no jutsu are fans that actually don't understand Naruto, the character, but the show too. Naruto kind of, the other characters.
Let's go, everyone!
Like, care about. Yeah, he actually cares about people. And he cares about not being cold-hearted. Because if we really look back, if we look back on the Zabuza arc, another arc where it's like 3 fights in the same place today. If we really look back on the Zabuza arc, where Naruto also gave a speech to Aku, he clearly asked this: if I'm to be a ninja, will that mean I'll be as cold-hearted as you? So it's like, even in the beginning, we get a sign to say that Naruto doesn't want to he doesn't want to stoop to the level of scumbaggery that he is exposed to. He doesn't want to stoop down to that level.
They stole ours.
And maybe the talk no jutsu just means he doesn't have to fight someone to really win them over. He doesn't have to fight someone to convince them that what they're doing is wrong. And also, people also have to take this into consideration. Notice how everyone who he's used it on, they just stand there and let him talk. If it was really that problematic, then why didn't they just cut him off and continue fighting? They just stand there and they let him talk. Which tells you that they're hurt. They're still hurt inside. They do the stuff they do because they're still hurt inside. And they're genuinely shocked when faced up against an enemy that can relate to the same hurt. But people don't understand that because they don't pay attention to actual details of the story. Again, all they care about is the fighting, hype material, overpowered jutsus, and all that stuff that sometimes isn't really needed to teach a life lesson. That's all I'm trying to say. People that complain about the talk no jutsu, they don't understand Naruto. It's that simple. They don't understand him. They may think they understand Naruto, but they don't. Otherwise, why am I the only person who's patient with Naruto? When oh, what's up, Edward? Why am I not the only person? Why am I one of the only people who don't complain about it? Like, literally, Naruto built his ideology off of the things he's seen in the world. That's where he got his ideology from. In fact, I'm about to play as Naruto since I'm talking about him. But that's where he got his ideology from. That's why I love Naruto, because when we really dig deep into his character and how him deepening his reasons for things, how they deepened their reasons for things and whatnot, and how they deepened his character in Shippuden, you really get interested in Naruto. I'm not even gonna hold you. Some of the stuff Naruto said I could take and apply to my life. Naruto's words are for people that are alone. People don't understand it because they don't know what it's like to actually be alone, to feel like an outcast and not be accepted. Naruto's felt all of that. What I really don't understand is people that are gonna sit here and complain about it, but at the same time be very well aware of his childhood. That's one thing that baffles me there. But enough talk. I just had to get that off my chest because that is something that bothers me. That's why I don't really associate myself
I'm gonna win this thing!
with the Naruto community, because some fans like Joe the Animator, they're just, some fans except for Joe the Animator, I was about to say like Joe the Animator, but some fans except for Joe the Animator, except for Joe the Animator, to make that clear, are dumb. Joe the Animator is one of the only fans that can actually give a deep analysis to a character and actually show understanding of their reasons, and dig deep and notice details that other people do not notice. He does that with Sakura, actually. Like, you don't know how many people on Twitter he has clowned that have had the ideology that she's useless. In fact, the reason I met him was because he saw my rant video on the Sakura anti. And finally felt as though someone understood. And I was that way too when he commented on the video. I didn't realize he existed until he commented on my video, and we're still homies to this day. I just don't really argue with, I don't really argue with soccer antis on Twitter. They're not worth arguing with. And neither are the people who don't understand Naruto, but it's like, I can understand why one would, people would waste their time. Well, not waste their time, but I could see why people would want to actually educate. But it's like, this is how I see, and I probably might make a whole video talking about it. Next year is going to be the worst. Worse than this. They're combining IAT with Vanguard. You know how bad they are. I honestly have no idea what you're talking about. Like if this is something regarding like one of YouTube soccer is not useless, people just say that it's the same. To be honest, you couldn't be more right. They just say that to kind of just... some people will just claim her to be useless to hop on the bandwagon. That's why it's so easy to destroy her. I mean, to destroy her anti. People will just say that just to hop on the bandwagon and hate soccer. That's how it is with the anime community sometimes. People will literally do things just to jump on the bandwagon. They see an anime like Demon Slayer being hyped. They'll begin hyping up Demon Slayer. I'm talking about my school, Frank. Oh, I was about to say. It makes you feel any better. My school is on some fuck shit too. My mom is trying to work to get me out of there. I'm not gonna provide too much content because that's the sole reason why I chose to live stream. Because it pisses me off, but kind of relieves me that my mom is on my side on the matter. While one of the students I'm friends with on Discord is justifying the shit that the fuck shit they're on. But they wouldn't know anything about the shit that they've been playing because they're not there to hear my mom back. My mom is a very smart woman. And she's been exposed to many lies. It's not hard for her to see through one's bullshit and call it out. That's where I get my intelligence from, because it's not hard for me to do the same either. Hence everything I said about people that complain about Naruto's talking jutsu. People that only care about fighting.
No way!
Okay, I'm done. Oh, alright. Like, people that actually have a legitimate problem with it are people who don't understand Naruto and why they deepened his character. They would instead just bitch and complain for the sake of wanting something to criticize Naruto about without actually digging into detail and looking deeper on things. Not a character I combo with. Honestly, I only chose Naruto because I was talking about him, but I want you guys to see me when I get serious. Because if I'm playing with Naruto, I'll play with Naruto to kind of have fun with him. I do this for fun. I hate that surprising. That's part of the reason why next time I'm just fighting serious. I'm literally going to start fighting seriously. Because he has both, he basically has both Taijutsu moves. And people that have both those moves equipped are garbage. Like, literally. Because it's like, if you get hit by that move, you never see it coming. And even when you try and dodge it, you still get hit by it. And if you try and block it, it breaks your guard. So you have a move that's extremely hard to evade, and at the same time, breaks your guard if you try and block it. That's why I don't use Leap Rising Wind. Like, I have Sharingan, but I fight people with Sharingan. It's very easy to counter someone with very two guards. If you, not two guards. It's very easy to counter people with two substitutions. If you literally if you just stay on your guard. It's literally not to mention characters in Storm 4 and the Ultimate Ninja Storm games have 4 subs. So essentially, it's like, if I'm used to people who fight with like 4 subs, fighting someone with 2 subs is easy for me. I had to wait a whole month to transfer from leadership to Franklin, plus I'm in 11th grade, so what's the point of transferring? True, our situations are different though. I'm not gonna lie, my childhood and my school, it wasn't really the best for me. I'm not even gonna lie. Because I went back and forth and we were always fighting people because these districts really be on some fuck shit. I'm not even gonna hold you. And I said I'm not gonna provide too much context on why I'm live streaming, which is to relieve some stress, but I will tell you guys this much. It sucks having a hypocritical teacher. It sucks. It sucks having a teacher that will one day pull some fuck shit and then the next day be all, but I'm just trying to follow the policy. Matter of fact, let's talk about policies, because people always talk about following the policies and the rules that are so strict to the point where they just don't make any sense, but they never take the time to actually question and dig deep into things. And they just do that to avoid being fired because they're cowards. And I get it. Getting a job isn't the easiest thing in the world, so I can't really say that. But at the same time, it's bullshit. It's still bullshit. And I'm not a fan of it. Finally, someone said it. Said what? These districts, let me on some bullshit. Like, I'm not, like, again, I have not had, if we're talking school-wise, I have not had the best childhood. I've gone from school to school to school, and my mom has had a problem with most of the schools I've been in. I feel like the worst school I've been in was Rochester Prep. Well, it's not the worst school I've been in. Well, actually, yeah, it is.
No holding
because
back.
If I'm to complain about these players in that Wood Dragon Jutsu, having the move, okay, the Leaf Ride, Wood Dragon Jutsu with my build, it's easier to counter because I can just click 8 Trigon's palm rotation and it'll destroy it. What you said, school districts are smoking something. Exactly. And this is what I was venting about. Like, it's crazy how some teachers will pull some fuck shit, and then the next day they want to follow some policies. And it's like if we're gonna look at the rules of the policies, why not just dig deep into it, and question it? Like, because these districts will just have people blindly following. They'll just have them blindly following any rules. Who's sexy? Come here.
8 trigram palm rotation.
Actually, I'm not gonna take care of the fight, but yeah, it's like these people will just. It's like it feels like these tricksters will just have teachers blindly following any rule without even questioning, without taking the rule and kind of observing it yourself. You just do what you're told because you're told to do it. And it's like the rules these districts set, it makes them look and sound so fucking paranoid. Like, it just makes them come off as paranoid. And I've dealt with rules like that. And I've been a little rebellious, defiant, little something. And I've been trying to cut back on that because that's not a name I really want to set for myself. Like, my grades are fine in school, don't get me wrong. It's not like I'm failing every class, like, but still. I don't want to look like that one little badass kid that disrespects teachers to entertain a classroom. I'm not that type of nigga. And I'm not the type of nigga to be a goody two-shoes student either at the same time. Like, I'm the, like, if you guys saw me in person and we were in the same pool, not in the same pool, if we were in the same school and you guys saw me in person, you kind of just see me minding my own business and not really interacting with the class very much. Not because I'm like that one great kid, but because I just be in my own lane. That's the kind of person I've always been. I always like to just stay in my own lane. I don't like involving myself in people's drama anymore. Because I used to do that a lot when I was in 10th grade. And I'll tell you this right now, that is one of the biggest mistakes I've ever made. Still not as bad as people on here, the internet predators. I'm glad I'm not one of them. But point is like, never involve yourself in drama that's not your problem. It is not worth it. I know people believe that involving themselves in drama will grant them some sort of benefit, but trust me, it doesn't get you anywhere. Matter of fact, you have a chance. Matter of fact, you have a chance of encountering people that probably might pin the blame game on you, or, you know, something might happen that doesn't go your way, or you might get in trouble in a sense. Never involve yourself in stuff that's not your problem. And I know I said that in my rant against the I Stand With Big Crowd, and part of me really wants to just delete and because looking at my arguments, it's like, even I could commentate on it. I just was annoyed. The only reason I made that video is because I was annoyed by them making multiple videos day after day of talking about different aspects of the same drama.
Isn't over yet.
And I didn't have the editing material needed to say my opinion on the matter. And even when I got said editing material back, I could have made a video about it, but I chose not to. I've had enough views. But yeah, never involve yourself in drama. That's the biggest advice I could ever give to my subscribers, the people that watch my streams, the people that watch my content and talk to me on Twitter. That's the biggest piece of advice, the best piece of advice I can give someone. Do not involve yourself in shit that isn't your problem. Never involve yourself in drama that isn't your problem. And it's the same shit that Novatron had called Halo Fan out on. He mentioned how, and that was the best segment of Nova's video, basically reacting to my commentary, on my second commentary on Halo Fan, where he mentions how he just involves himself in drama because he wants views. I don't really know about Halo Fan that much, but from what Novatron got from Conundrum, I guess, that's what he basically mentions. Like, people just involve themselves in drama because they want views, and it's like, even if it's true, and I think it is true, because like, Halo Fan, not too long ago when me and Truge was quote-unquote beefing, it was just, we were doing that for fun. I don't know how Truge felt, but I was doing that for fun. Halo Fan, or PC Man, whatever you call him, Sprite Man, whatever you want to call him, he, out of nowhere, makes an entire video talking down to Gaming Truge, telling him that he's not a good rapper, and it's like, I seen the video, and I'm like, how did this guy even come across the Gaming Truge? And I figured he came across him from me. So while I'm already, a few days later, while I'm already working on the video, response to him, KH Brony hits me up on Twitter and says, yo, Halo Fan's back on his bullshit. I'm like, I'm already on his ass for it, don't even worry. So that's how that video was released, essentially. Because I was still commentating, on that video under the mentality that people should just not involve themselves in drama and whatnot that just has nothing to do with them. And this is coming from someone who has done that in the past. That's why I'm saying now, as a 17-year-old kid who was turning 18 in 2 days, happy early birthday to me, it's not worth your time. Don't involve yourself in drama that has nothing to do with you. Because you may think you'll get a benefit from it, but in reality, you just end up making matters worse for yourself, and you can risk getting in some sort of trouble. And don't even, like, and what's even worse is people sometimes will use fake rumors to start up drama. Never do that either, and I'm pretty sure you guys know why. People do that. People in a few people, and I think in Critical Geek server were guilty of doing that. And I remember Mavi telling me a story about how she went off on all of them, saying how they only, you know, they only like drama because it benefits them and everything. And if that's true, then yeah, never be that kind of guy. Like, unless someone is on some scummy shit and someone does something that really is worth calling out, even by people looking on this from the outside perspective, then go ahead and make a video. Like, I will do that sometimes. Like, the thing with Brooke House, I made my own little video venting about her. I don't know why I consider that a commentary, but yeah, it was a quick vent talking about Brooke House and her actions, right, and how she was abusing that dog. And shortly after, I didn't make any other. There was an aftermath to the situation when she was exposed by it. I just chose not to make any more videos about it because I already got everything on my chest. So there's no point talking about it. But yeah, if you were to see like a drama that's like really crazy or that's like super trending, you'll probably see me do like a few videos on it. Well, not a few videos, like you'll probably see me like do like a rant video or whatnot on it. But after that, I just leave it alone. Hence why I didn't make a whole video about NBA when the stuff about him was exposed in October. Matter of fact, I had better things to talk about, like how My Opinions 333 was on some fuck shit, and Novatron was getting, like, he was basically giving his outside perspective of the matter. He was educated, like, one could argue that he sounded like he was, like, being a My Opinions 333 yes man, but I wouldn't really, like, I could understand, but I wouldn't really attack him for it, because I understand that, like, okay, he doesn't really have the full context to what actually happened. He doesn't know that My Opinions 233 just did that to kind of start shit with me. Which is still ironic how he's literally is getting on my case for responding to an old video, but, you know, resurrected old drama. But it's just an example. I forgot what I was trying to say, but the gist is basically like, don't try and start up drama to get a benefit. Don't involve yourself in drama to get yourself a benefit, because it gets you nowhere. You end up making matters worse for yourself. And I learned that the hard way after my 10th grade. Get down. You want some? Oh, rock your bitch ass. Come on. I'm tired of this range taking my fucking kills, bro. That's a fact. Like, I'm actually tired of this range. Like, where is he? And I'm also tired of these niggas in this group chat texting. That's probably why you guys see that black thing appear every few seconds, because these guys just stay texting. Alright, where were we? Oh, I was kicking your ass. Matter of fact, since you want to have super armor, I can have it too. Never mind, your shit ran out. I don't really use this mode as much, but still. Yo, I'm tired of this range. Where is he? R.I.P. Kobe lol. That's pretty scummy. If his name is dedicated to, like, making fun of Kobe's death, this guy is a scumbag. What the fuck? Niggas on here are retarded. I'm tired of you. What the hell? Oh, I canceled this shit. These niggas are all annoying. Finally, drop him. Alright, now, let's fight. Probably gonna lose. Yeah, I lost. But I'm like, play for like 5 more minutes. Oh, shit.
No surprises here.
At my school, there was a huge fight where some Edison kids, and 45% of my school was fighting. One kid got in a coma, and another kid couldn't. Damn. I've actually been. I think it was like what, September of 20. No. It was September of 2016, I believe, that I saw these two kids get in a fight. Well, these two girls fighting. And it got so bad to the point where the police came here, and the girl was running from the police officers and the security guards. And you can just hear the administrator and the principal yelling, "Get her!" And then it's like, they eventually caught her and cuffed her and everything, but it was just crazy. It was kind of like the first, and it's like, the hallways and everything were on lockdown and everything. And I usually, instead of eating at the cafeteria, I would eat in classrooms and stuff, because I like to chill with some of my favorite teachers. So I couldn't eat in my classroom. I couldn't eat in my favorite teacher's classroom because the hallways were on lockdown. And I was pissed. Because sometimes bitch drama, and that's what I title it, drama between females that love to bitch, so I call it bitch drama. Bitch drama, sometimes can just fuck you over, even when you don't even want to involve yourself in it. That's why I say, don't involve yourself in drama, and never start rumors. Never use rumors to create drama. Because when people find out that it's not true, it all comes back to you, and it all comes back to bite you in the ass. So it's like, the drama is still happening, but you're everyone's target. That's one of the main reasons. That's one of the outcomes of using rumors to create drama. But yeah.
Let's settle this, fair and square.
Battle!
Let's go, everyone! 8-program ball rotation!
I don't know why these Uchiha scrubs think they can mess with the Yagarashi.
Eight-program ball rotation!
Goodbye. You're dead. I just pulled an Akame on that bitch. I say you're dead. Yeah, let me... Never mind, I forgot. I'm not using the snake thrust. The ripple is better. Who the hell? What? Rochester Police Department and Aranda Police Department had to break it up. It was that bad. It made the school news last. Goddamn. I've never been exposed to that much chaos before. That's Like usually all the fights I've seen are just like 1v1. I've never really seen like the school come close to like a riot type shit, like, or end up on the news. The baddest thing that's ever happened is we ended up losing. My school ended up losing one of our friends to. I'm not going to contextualize too much on it, because I don't want to give out their name. But yeah.
Gotcha! Lightning release bullets!
What the hell?
Take this! Lightning release bullets!
Eat it, scumbag. Making fun of Kobe. Goodbye. Oh! Yeah, that's right. Heal up so I can damage you some more. Eat it, scumbag! I swear to God, people with this demon slash are so predictable. So what you want to do? You think after this move being countered, he would think of another way to try and get past this defense. Man, the stupidity of certain Shinobi Striker players never failed to baffle me. I mean, it never fails to baffle me. But then again, it's like, still. Goodbye.
Say goodbye.
Yeah, that's what I thought. You better lock onto someone else. You know you can't beat me.
Take this! Lightning release bullets!
So far, so good.
Defense and face-off are like the biggest tryhards. And even then, it's like they're... Like, if you have constant, like, dodging-wise defense, they're pretty easy to kind of just fend off. If you focus on... If you read your opponent's movements and keep them at bay. But this marks the end of this stream. I've been at it for an hour, so... I think I might stream later on, I don't know, but I'll catch you guys later.